it's become a very real conversation. It's having a massive impact on our industry, obviously. But there's a way more bigger, terrifying global aspect of what's happening there that's truly terrifying. And
I think that, one of the lovely things about cinema is that of course it entertains and has spectacle and great set pieces and action and that aspect of it, but it often reflects the kind of the social concerns of the moment as well, and that's kind of the underlying thematics of the movie. And that was certainly something that was one of the kind of the big appeals to me when I first became involved in the film, probably about 3 years ago now. But in that time that we've been working on the movie, it's really kind of changed, even in just that 3 years. And obviously, now is a particular moment of conversation. I guess probably stimulated in part by ChatGPT being released, and suddenly there's a whole new angle to it. So yeah, it's fascinating to see how much that's evolved, even just in the time that we've been making this film.
But the mad thing was that wasn't a conversation when even we were filming it. A year ago, year and a half ago. Of course, there were people having conversations about it, and it was on your radar, but it was very faint on the radar. In the last few months, that has become front page news. The AI and the fear of it, and ChatGPT, and it's become a very real conversation. It's having a massive impact on our industry, obviously. But there's a way more bigger, terrifying global aspect of what's happening there that's truly terrifying. And this has ended up being quite timely because we're dealing with something relatively similar in the movie. And but yeah, it was a strange thing where that wasn't what we were talking about when we were shooting it, because it just wasn't at the forefront of our minds. But it's funny how that's worked out.